As the nation mourns another traumatic mass shooting, the debate over gun control is resurfacing, and it comes on the heels of a particularly violent week. In the past 7 days, there have been 7 mass shootings across the country. Last Tuesday, 8 people were killed when a gunman opened fire at spas in the Atlanta area. On Wednesday, 5 people were shot in Stockton, California. Last Thursday, 4 people shot in a motel in Gresham, Oregon. Saturday, 3 separate mass shootings. 5 shot inside of a Houston club, 8 people shot at a bar in Dallas, 6 people were shot during a party in Philadelphia.
And this all has President Biden urging Congress right now to enact several new gun control measures. Gun rights activists immediately vowed to block those.
Our political editor Mike Flannery reports.
In addition to calling for renewal of a long-expired ban on military-style firearms, President Biden said the Senate should vote on 2 House-approved bills to strengthen background checks on gun buyers.
These are bills that receive votes of both Republicans and Democrats in the House. This is not and should not be a partisan issue.
And every time there's a shooting, we play this ridiculous theater where this committee gets together and proposes a bunch of laws that would do nothing to stop these murders.
Chairing that Judiciary Committee now is Illinois Senator Dick Durbin. Although both sides say it's difficult to find a legally enforceable definition of so-called assault weapons, Durbin insists a purchase ban would deter at least some killers.
We won't solve this crisis with just prosecutions after funerals. We need prevention before shooting.
Some argue that even if banning certain firearms would reduce the number of Americans killed using guns, it's not worth it.
And that's like stopping all people from driving because some drive drunk.
Even as top Democrats and Republicans in the Senate say they hope to find a bipartisan compromise on guns, the White House says President Biden may not wait and issue some sort of executive order soon on his own. I'm political editor Mike Flannery.